Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. The surprising secret behind Liu Yuning's cooking skills. One of Liu Yuning's most underrated talents may have nothing to do with singing or acting. Long before he became a major star, he had already developed a completely different skill, cooking. He reportedly holds a national level 3 chef certificate and once worked professionally in restaurant kitchens, using his culinary skills to support himself and his family. That background makes some of his recent variety show appearances especially amusing. In one silent kitchen segment, viewers saw Liu Yuning cooking extremely cautiously, barely daring to stir-fry or make much noise. Some netizens joked that a supposedly trained chef had suddenly become terrible at cooking. But the situation was hardly normal. The rules required the kitchen to remain below a strict noise limit, restricting high heat, vigorous stir-frying, and other movements that naturally create sound. Asking a chef to cook under those conditions is almost like asking a professional driver to race while being forbidden to accelerate. Outside those artificial restrictions, Liu Yuning's culinary background is much more impressive. He received formal training at a culinary school in Dondon and later worked in restaurant kitchens in Dondon and Shenyang. Unlike celebrities who casually learn a few dishes for a variety show, he spent years performing real kitchen work. Frying, stewing, boiling, chopping, seasoning, and controlling heat were not hobbies for him, they were practical skills developed through daily repetition. That experience created something even more valuable than recipes: instinct. When choosing ingredients, Liu Yuning can quickly recognize what kind of cooking method suits them best. He understands which vegetables are better for braising, which are suitable for cold dishes, and how different ingredients should be prepared. These small decisions may seem insignificant to ordinary viewers, but they reveal the difference between someone who occasionally cooks and someone who has spent years working in a professional kitchen. His skills have also appeared repeatedly on variety shows. When making candied fruit, he can control the heat well enough to create the right syrup consistency. When preparing fried rice, he understands how to keep the grain separate while developing that distinctive smoky aroma associated with high-temperature wok cooking. More impressively, he can handle several tasks at once: chopping vegetables, preparing sauces, monitoring dishes, and adjusting the cooking process without becoming overwhelmed. That kind of multitasking is difficult to fake. It comes from muscle memory. His culinary ability has even surprised other experienced entertainers. While filming overseas, Liu Yuning once prepared lamb soup despite being outside his usual environment. The finished soup was rich and fragrant, and his smooth knife work immediately caught attention. His evenly sliced potatoes and efficient preparation suggested professional training rather than casual home cooking. His performance became even more noticeable while filming Chinese restaurant, where the kitchen reportedly had to handle hundreds of meals each day. In an environment where speed, coordination, and organization are essential, Liu Yuning demonstrated that he could keep up with the pace and contribute effectively. Fellow guests and experienced industry professionals repeatedly recognized his efficiency and reliability. Yet perhaps the most appealing part of his culinary talent is that he rarely uses it to create an impressive image. When people praise his cooking, Liu Yuning tends to downplay his ability, describing himself as someone who is mainly good at home-style dishes rather than presenting himself as a master chef. He can even joke about becoming tired of cooking after spending so much time preparing food on variety shows. That attitude reveals something important about Liu Yuning beyond his professional achievements. At the center of his celebrity image is still someone grounded in ordinary life. He learned practical skills because he needed them, worked in restaurants because he had to make a living, and gradually built his career through persistence rather than privilege. Today, audiences may know him as a successful singer, actor, and variety show personality. But the chef's certificate tells another story, a story about the years before fame, when cooking was not entertainment but work. Perhaps that is why this hidden talent feels so meaningful. Liu Yuning did not suddenly become capable after becoming famous. He was already capable long before the spotlight arrived. The difference is that now, millions of people are finally getting a glimpse of the skills he quietly developed years ago.